My child, there is a pain so deep it doesn't even feel like pain anymore. Just a hollow silence where love used to live. You wake up and for a moment, you forget the wound, until the memory crashes back in like a tide dragging you under. You pray for numbness, but I let you feel it all because even broken hearts must beat to survive. And somewhere in the wreckage, I am holding every shattered piece, whispering, I am rebuilding you in the dark so you'll recognize the light when it comes. My child, love isn't just the joy, it's the nails too. It's the way you let someone carve a home inside your ribs, only to watch them walk away with the keys. You kneel in the ruins of what you prayed would last forever, begging me for answers. But sometimes the sky stays silent. Remember Evan, my son, asked, "Why have you forsaken me?" before the resurrection. This heartbreak isn't the end, my child, just the Gethsemane before your soul's rebirth. My child, healing isn't a straight line, it's a spiral. Some days you rise, convinced the storm has passed, and other days you drown in a single memory. You wonder if the ache will ever fade, or if you'll just learn to carry it better. But grace works in the shadows, stitching your wounds with invisible thread. One morning, you'll wake up and realize the weight feels lighter, not because the love is gone, but because I've turned your scars into sacred inquiry, writing your story in gold. My child, when your heart is so broken you can't even pray, listen. It's my voice in the wind saying, I am here. In the empty space where their laughter used to be, I murmur, I am enough. When you're angry at heaven for not intervening, I don't scold you, I weep with you. Love that's lost is still love, and I never waste a single grain of it. I collect every unanswered why, every midnight tear, and fold them into a mosaic you'll understand someday. My child, I know you hide your tears behind closed doors, as if grief must be earned or justified. But your pain is not too small for me. I counted every strand of hair on your head. Do you think I'd miss the way your hands shake when you whisper, I can't do this anymore? The world may rush past your suffering, but I linger. I am the hand on your back when you crumple to the floor, the breath in your lungs when you forget how to inhale. You are never, ever alone. My child, I've watched you love with hands wide open while they loved you with fists clenched tight. That hollow in your chest isn't emptiness, it's the sacred space where true love will grow once this storm passes. The way your hands still reach for someone who's no longer there isn't weakness, it's your heart's stubborn refusal to believe love can die. My child, you keep scrubbing your skin raw, trying to wash their memory away. But listen, real love stains deeper than blood. That ache when you wake up and for one breathless moment forget they're gone, that's not punishment. That's proof you loved without reservations in a world that counts every heartbeat. My child, they told you time heals all wounds, but no one warned you about phantom pains. How a song, a scent, a turn of phrase can suddenly resurrect the agony like it never left. This isn't you failing to move on. This is your soul etching their name in the marrow of your bones, because some loves are meant to leave permanent marks. My child, you've been swallowing the words, I miss you, like shards of glass, terrified that if you scream them loud enough, the whole world will see how broken you still are. But let me tell you something, the cracks where the light gets in, those aren't flaws. They're battle scars from when your heart waged war against the impossible and chose to keep beating anyway. My beloved child, tonight, when the silence presses down like a physical weight and you're choking on all the things you'll never get to say, remember this, grief is just love with nowhere to go. And that tsunami in your chest, it's not drowning you, it's baptizing you into someone new, each crafted to leave listeners breathless, with wet cheeks and clenched fists, the kind of truth that lingers like the ghost of a lover's touch long after the words fade. My child, that crushing weight in your chest when their name appears, the way your hands still reach for someone who chose to leave, that's not weakness, it's the brutal cost of loving deeply in a shallow world. I'm not asking you to stop hurting today, just to stop believing the lie that this pain means you loved wrong. Some hearts are meant to break so they can learn to beat in ways they never could before. My child, you keep tearing open healed wounds to check if they still bleed. Let me save you the trouble. They will, but not forever. That hollow ache isn't emptiness. It's the sacred space where I'm rebuilding you. Every gasp of why you choke back at night, I collect like shattered glass to remake you into someone who won't recognize the person who used to break this easily. My child, stop punishing yourself for still loving what destroyed you. Hearts don't obey expiration dates. That constant replay of what if isn't failure. It's your soul learning its worth through the ache. The day will come when their memory no longer tastes like blood in your mouth. Until then, I'll be the voice whispering again every time your heart threatens to stop trying. My child, I see you lying awake at 3 a.m. tracing scars they left with trembling fingers. That acid in your throat when you remember how icily they walked away. It's not regret. It's your soul purging the poison of their half-love. Every gasp is another stitch in your healing. Breathe. Just breathe. Their absence isn't breaking you. It's making space for what won't leave you this shattered. My child, stop counting days since they left. Grief isn't a calendar but a current. Some days will drown you, others will carry you. That photo you can't delete, keep it. The playlist that wrecks you, play it. Healing isn't erasure but transformation. One morning you'll wake up and the weight will feel different. Not gone, but yours to carry instead of crushing you. My child, you keep swallowing words like I miss you, like they're shards of glass. Let me tell you something terrible and true. Love doesn't die when it's starved, it cannibalizes itself. That gnawing hunger is not weakness, but the brutal process of your heart metabolizing what it was fed. The ache will fade when there's nothing left to digest. Until then, I'll sit with you in the ruins. My child, that hollow behind your ribs isn't where they took pieces of you. It's where I'm growing something new. The way you still startle at memories like phantom pains. That's your soul learning its new borders. You're not broken. You're in the terrible, sacred process of becoming someone who won't recognize the person who loved this recklessly. My child, stop begging the past for closure it can't give. Some loves don't end, they've forced lies. One day you'll touch what remains and feel no heat, only the strange comfort of something that once burned but can't hurt you anymore. Until then, let the missing ache, let the anger scorch, let the grief reshape you. I promise you'll emerge from this fire someone new. My child, I see you, staring at your phone like it might resurrect what's dead, rewriting history in your mind to find where you went wrong. Stop. Some loves aren't puzzles to solve, but storms to survive. That tremor in your hands when you pass their favorite place, that's not weakness leaving your body, it's strength learning to walk through fire without burning down. My child, you keep digging through ashes, looking for embers that might still glow. Let me save you the burns. Some fires only exist to leave you changed. That hollow in your chest isn't where they took love from you, but where I'm carving space for something that won't leave you this broken. Breathe, just breathe. The aftermath is always more beautiful than the burning. My child, stop measuring your healing in milestones. Grief isn't linear but tidal. Some days will drown you in what used to be. Let the waves come. I'm not asking you to swim today, just to float. That weight dragging you under. It's not anchor but chrysalis. You're not drowning, you're being remade. My child, that knife twist when you smell their cologne in a crowd. The way your body still wakes reaching for what's gone. That's not relapse, it's remembrance. Healing isn't erasure but integration. One day you'll speak their name and taste metal instead of blood. Until then, let the wound breathe. My child, you keep searching for the moment love curdled, as if pinpointing it might reverse time. Some fractures don't happen in an instant, but in the slow erosion of maybes. That phantom limb pain when you remember their touch. That's not you failing to move on. It's your soul learning to grow around the absence like tree roots through concrete. My child, that physical ache in your chest isn't imagination. It's your heart literally reshaping itself around this loss. The way you still set 2 coffee mugs out of habit. That's not denial but the beautiful, terrible process of unlearning love. One morning you'll wake up and reach automatically for someone who isn't there, and instead of breaking, you'll simply pour 1 cup instead of 2. My child, stop calling it weakness when you cry over old texts. Real strength isn't never hurting, it's surviving the tsunami of grief every time it crashes over you. That hollow feeling isn't emptiness, but potential space. I'm not asking you to fill it today, just to stop measuring your worth by who couldn't stay to appreciate it. My child, I see you, staring at their last message like the words might rearrange themselves into "I was wrong, I'm coming home." The way your body still tenses when their name appears on your screen isn't weakness, it's muscle memory of the heart. Healing isn't forgetting, it's learning to hold the memory without bleeding out.